Welcome to The Power is for the People, the podcast where we explore the intersection of technology, social change, and human connection. I'm your host, and I'm excited to kick off this new podcast program with a topic that's close to my heart: bridging the generation gap between Generation Z and earlier generations. You know, it's no secret that each generation has its unique characteristics, shaped by the world they grew up in. Generation Z, born between 1997 and 2012, is no exception. They're digital natives, having grown up with the internet, social media, and smartphones. They're more diverse, more open-minded, and more entrepreneurial than previous generations. On the other hand, earlier generations, like baby boomers and Generation X, have a different perspective. They've lived through significant historical events, like the Civil Rights Movement, the fall of the Berlin Wall, and the rise of the internet. They've had to adapt to new technologies and social norms, often with a sense of skepticism. So, what's the difference between these generations? Well, for one, Generation Z is more likely to prioritize social justice, environmental sustainability, and mental health. They're also more comfortable with technology and online platforms, using them to mobilize and create change. They're not afraid to speak their minds and challenge the status quo. Earlier generations, on the other hand, may be more set in their ways, with a stronger sense of tradition and authority. They may be more cautious when it comes to new technologies and social movements, preferring to stick with what they know and understand. But here's the thing: these differences don't have to be a source of conflict. In fact, they can be a source of strength. By learning from each other, by listening to each other's perspectives, we can create a more just, more equitable, and more compassionate society. So, how do we bridge this generation gap? First, we need to acknowledge that it exists. We need to recognize that our differences are not weaknesses, but rather opportunities for growth and learning. We need to be willing to listen, to ask questions, and to seek out common ground. We also need to recognize that technology can be a powerful tool for bridging this gap. Social media, online platforms, and digital tools can connect us across generations, allowing us to share our experiences, our knowledge, and our perspectives. Finally, we need to empower each other. We need to give each other the space to lead, to innovate, and to create change. We need to recognize that the power is not held by a select few, but rather by the people, collectively. So, that's the vision for this podcast: to create a space where people from all generations can come together, share their stories, and work towards a better future. It's not going to be easy, but I believe that together, we can make it happen. Thanks for tuning in to this first episode of The Power is for the People. Join me next time as we continue to explore the intersection of technology, social change, and human connection.